Hey everyone, it's me, Anime Game Nerd here, bringing you my Bleach chapter 559 review. Now, overall, this was a solid chapter of Bleach. It primarily felt like a sub-chapter, but yet a wrap-up for those two Stern Raiders that names are escaping me, like I don't remember. They got taken out by Hitsugaya and Soifo. We discovered they are more so survived. But you know what, actually not yet, I'll get to that first. We basically go back to Hoshwall with Sunsui and his vice captain. And the fact that Hoshwall manages to more so destroy the wall, but Sunsui's vice captain, like I can't remember her name, there was like, I can't remember names for shit, like, there was a couple names I forgot, like, back in my real review. There's shit like, god dang, now, yeah, that's his vice captain's name, Sunsui's. Basically, and now more so creates another barrier, but this time out of hexagons, which I believe the fact that if I go, yeah, which I believe that was more so the reason why Hoshwall was able to destroy it the first time, was because it was more so just one wall. He was able to absorb the reishi from it. But it will take him longer. This time, since while they're smaller, they're made out of hexagons and more so separated by a line. But he's getting to. But he's going. Then he says he'll have to use a violent method, but things don't work out for him because then Shuhabak is like, Hoshwall, get your ass over here. I need you to do something. Essentially, that's it. And then the fact that Hoshwall walks off, and Sunsui says, next time we see you, I'll be waiting for you with some delicious tea, said by Sunsui. And this is going to give me the feeling, the fact that, yeah, the one who's, like, obviously he's Sunsui out, he is not gonna take on Juhabak. Sunsui, man, I like you, but you're not gonna take on Juhabak. That job is probably going to be for the main character, Ichigo, to beat him. Let's be honest here. But I do see the fact that Sunsui is going to be the guy that defeats Hoshwall. Which is this also with this chapter of Hoshwall. I also think the fact that we also do get a bit of a hint towards his power, but not yet. We aren't there yet. We see the fact that Fuck, we're now in parts where I can't remember anyone's names. Shit, it's essentially like, I am a word of advice to any future reviewers. I highly suggest you don't do what I'm about to do. Bleach Wiki. Because it's gonna make you look like a dumbass that you don't know shit about the series. Yeah. Take my advice. And never, ever, ever look up a wiki in the middle of the review, which just so happens to be what I'm doing right now. Let's see here. Hisagi. There. Again, never ever do this in the review. Don't be like me. Hashtag don't be like Anime Game Nerd 2013. Soon to be 2014. But yeah, Hisagi more so meets up with Ikaku and his more so in Ikaku's room, which fuck! I can't remember names for shit. Now let's stop feeling bad. Like this. I think I could go on without forgetting someone's name in this review. Let's go for that. Basically, the fact that they're more so discussing on how it's the fact that it's now nighttime and how this it's on how Hisagi got lost because the terrain is completely different from all destruction, and how it's more so night. And the only reason why I knew it was night is because I think it was either Rinji or Rukia say it was almost nighttime, and the last chapter. Because let's face it, it's kind of for at least Kubo, it's really tough to tell if it's day or night. And then the fact that we see someone more so jumping on them, looks like it's a dog pile. When I first read this, I thought it was a captain because it was a silhouette. I think I saw a white coat, but nope. Then we go, as it turns out, it's like that masked wrestler Quincy guy, and I'm skipping a bit ahead in the chapter, but yeah, he beats the living shit out of them. It's looking like it's implied, like I've seen some people like, wait, did he just take them all on? Which, shit, all three of those guys just got beat off screen. Think about that. Granted, it probably wasn't a fair fight, and they probably didn't see it coming. In fact, the way it's looking like it was implied, all it did was take them one hit, and it was like that ground pound attack that pretty much defeated them. But we don't really see them. So yeah, so it could not be them, but it's looking like it was heavily implied to be like Ikkaku, Hisagi, and that other dude. And then the fact that the next part happens is that we see Juha and Hoshwall together. And the fact that Hoshwall is going to judge them. But, and the more so Stern Ritter that got taken out by Phone says we can still fight. And it's looking like both Juha and Hoshwall let them live. But, however, the one that got taken out by Hitsugaya decided to be like a little dick. You know, wait, did you forget, this is a quote from him. He says, did you forget my power? The Iron Kong duel. It's easy for me to stop a blade like yours. And he says it cut me down, and then he more so just wants to be killed by Juha Bach. And then the fact that what we see here, to me, what Hoshwall like says, the tile scales, and we see something like, I think that might be a gavel, I'm not sure, and it looks like it kills him, like, I'm not sure what it is. To me, more so. Now here's back to that. Before I go to the next scene, I'm going to talk about what I think Hoshwall's power is. I believe Hoshwall is Stern Ritter B, and I think his letter is B. I believe the fact that it could mean balance. Like some sort of, like, I guess, judgmental power with B, but with B, which is, my guess, balance. Judging more so balancing things out, like acting, I guess, as a judge of more so when it comes to things like this. So I believe the fact that it has something to do with judgment, but since his letter is B, I'm guessing it's balance, since that's the thing that I guess pops into my mind when my mind, like, sort of having to balance things out and judge things. That could be like my best guess, like act as a judge like for, I guess, like a more so trial, and he's more so the one to balance things out, which is what Stern Ritter B, I believe, stands for, which is balance. Then we see the guy that looks like a masked wrestler, Stern Ritter. It's looking like the fact that, yeah, this is giving me more proof, because it looks like we don't see more so the guys he's being, the dude he's beating up, but judging by the hair, it's looking like he's Asagi or one of the 50 million characters that has the same hairstyle as Ishiko in the series. Then the fact that we see he sees more so a light, and then Rinji and Rukia appears. Now, at first I'm like, so is Rinji and Rukia going up against him? That was my first initial impression. But I don't think it'll be just yet, because they'll fight him. It's just showing the fact that they've arrived and that people could probably see that light. Someone else will probably find him, like he probably like maybe the fact Hisagi, Ikaku, or that other dude will be the ones to fight him because perhaps they could manage to fight back. That might be a case. And it's looking like from the distance, the fact that he has to be like this is making me think the fact that, yeah, Rinji and Rukia are more so far away in the distance, but yet people can notice when they, at least the way they arrive for that light. But I do think what's going to happen next chapter of Bleach is that we are going to more so pick up and mainly follow Rinji and Rukia, and possibly more so find out the person they're going to fight. And yeah, overall, this was a good chapter of Bleach. We get that this was more so a setup for, I guess, the night of the first day of the final war in Soul Society, as I'm gonna call it. And yeah, it's looking like we're going to more so, I think, follow Rinji and Rukia next chapter, and we are giving hints that Hashwall's power, I believe it has something to do with judgment. So yeah, overall, good chapter of Bleach. What are your guys' thoughts on? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Were you somewhere in the middle? Like this video? If you like this video, leave it a like. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. And yeah, anyways, don't be like me and don't look up wikis in the middle of chapter reviews. And if you want to see more content like this, sub to me. And yeah, anyways, I'm a game nerd signing out. Peace.